Yeah, of course. Yeah, now we doing this. We here.
I look cool.
Yeah, listen.
I need some grills.
ice grills. You need
the grills.
Oh, you gotta get the
My grills and my pie. I need my
Okay,
grills.
get the grills on.
I think you should do the
Yeah,
grills.
get the
It goes
grills
with
on.
the necklace.
Yeah, get the girl, get the ice on. We gonna do this, and we're not editing that. We getting that rolling.
Oh, that's the it's recording.
Oh, it's recording. We getting that rolling, baby. Listen, this what she like. She had to get the ice grills. She had to get this gangster. See, look, I got my custom chain. Shout outs to Desiree Customs, you know what I mean? Got the ReemTV custom chain, you know what I mean? She had to get her little things, and that's how we gonna do here. So as we gonna do it like this, nonetheless, you already know what's up, you already know what this is. This is ReemTV, the exclusives. You know what I mean? Definitely gave you the exclusive BTS background. She had to get the grills and all that.
Yep.
Nonetheless, you already know who this is in the building. Young lady, who are you? But you know, I said you already know who this is in the building, but you let them know who you are. Because you are legendary. We're going to get into that.
It's a big word.
Yeah, you are. You legendary. We're going to get into that. I read the bio. I did my research. We're going to let you know. Let them know who you are, though.
Tyra Myricks, fashion designer, CEO of Wealth Clothing.
Okay.
My dad is Jam Master J Run DMC, director of design and merchandiser over at Drake's OVO.
Oh yeah, we gonna get I got something for that in a minute. Let's get right into it. Nonetheless, what is the daily routine or process for you? Like take our viewers into that.
Whew,
Yeah.
When I'm in LA and I'm at that OVO office, it is non-stop. Just work. Which I can't really complain because I've asked for this, I prayed for this.
Right.
I've put the work and the work ethic to be at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like days go from like, I can't even put a time frame to it. Because some days it's just like, I'm complaining like I'm tired, but I know that like, you know, I'd rather have like, you know, 8 figures than 8 hours of sleep. So I got to keep moving and making things shake. So it's days are long, and sometimes days turn into weeks. You know, but it's just the grind. It's the hustle. You got to keep going.
All right, that's what's up. And now let's piggyback on, because you are the offspring of the legendary Jam Master
For
Jay.
sure.
Definitely. Have you ever gotten to a moment where you were like, you know what? You know, I think this is going to be easy for me to fulfill my greatness because my dad's who's my dad. Like, have you ever gotten to that moment?
Heck no.
Okay, all right, but no, take us into that.
Let me say, my dad wasn't a mediocre person.
Right.
So when you walk into a room and you're walking into a room full of people in the industry and has been in the industry, and you say that you are the daughter of who you are, it's just like they expect so much. Because he was a man who bought so much, whether it was in his career field or just as a people person. So it's like, not even like people like, yo, you got a clothing line, I expect so much. It's just you as a person, they expect so much. So it's like, I can't put out mediocre work. I can't go in a room and just, you know, put out like a attitude or negative energy. Like, I'm upheld to a different type of standard. Especially if you knew the man that my father was and what he stood for.
Okay, all right, that's a powerful statement. Wow. Oh man, let's go to this next one. I read the bio, right?
Is that?
You part of the reason that jerseys came back.
Oh yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, like we did a little thing with Fat. Take us into that.
So the crazy part is, I was sitting down with my brother. Deshaun, he's not my real brother, but couldn't make it any closer. So he was an employee of mine, and at one point the brand was doing horrible. And I was like, yo, Deshaun, what could we do to make this? So we sitting there brainstorming, and he actually came up with this idea. He was like, yo, for my birthday, like, I want this Jesus Shuttlesworth jersey done, like, from the movie. And I said, boy, what movie? Like, I didn't know the movie. That's another thing. My parents were very like firm believers of the music you listen to, the movies you watch influence your behavior. So 106 in Park, I didn't grow up on that. I didn't grow up listening to, you know, a lot of hip hop or watching a lot of like historical black movies. Like I still haven't seen Friday. I mean, it happens. But you know, that was my right hand man, and he told me like, yo, get this jersey, like make it. So I made the jersey and I got it on Fab. And after that, we posted it on the Shade Room, and orders just went bananas. So now I'm like, what's next? Let's do the Fresh Prince. Let's do this. Let's do G Baby.
Wow.
Let's do Hardball. And we took it back. Then we did a whole like 90s capsule with like hats and stuff like that. She got on one of the throwback hats right now. The basketball hats.
Yes.
That I made.
She's talking about Seattle, who's going to be next, definitely, you know what I mean?
So she had on, like, you know what I'm saying? So we did a whole 90s capsule, just bringing it back with all those movie jerseys, quote unquote, so to say. Mm-hmm. And that joint just took, I was surprised.
Oh, it tremendously took off.
Like,
you brought back a whole
those orders was
lifestyle.
rolling in. My phone was dying off of orders. I'm like, yo, I think I made it. Like,
with the whole women movement, how do you feel being a heavy contributor to it? Because now with nowadays with more and more women being entrepreneurs and being the business figures and being the business heads, like, what's your take on your impact and your contributions?
I would just say, like, I like to inspire other people that are around me, and sometimes it's women. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've done a lot of things, but I don't feel like I've done, like, enough to inspire a whole gender.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like people look up to me and people see it, but I'm so hard on myself, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's why I'm trying to do so much more and be, like, so much better than I am.
Okay.
And I will say that, like, if I could help anybody, like, any of my female friends, because, you know, like, we're in a day and age, and I feel like no matter what, we're always going to be a day and age where females always get paid less in the work field. They get taken less seriously. They walk into meetings and guys are looking like an asset instead of, like, you know, what they're bringing to the table. Mm-hmm. And we're living in a day and age of social media where, you know, a lot of females are insecure because of, you know, it's so easy to go down to the Dominican Republic and get a starlet's body. So so I feel like it's just so important to keep things pure and show the hustle and show, like, young girls that, like, yo, you could do this. You don't need a man for anything.
Which is true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another
true.
thing that we living in a day and age where a man is supposed to take care of everything. They're supposed to take care, and you just supposed to sit back. And,
right.
I mean, it's cool, but I'd rather be the person that I could depend on myself. I'm not dependent on somebody else's income.
Okay.
So that's just me.
All right, and with your success within, let's say if we had to measure it out within the last 6 years, let's say the last 6 years, have you ever felt that you overachieved? Have you ever felt like, all right, you know what, I reached my goals, I'm surpassed my goals, I'm straight, I'm chilling? Have you ever felt that? Has there ever been a point you felt that?
No, because I'm not on my couch every day sipping wine with $1 billion in my bank account.
All right.
So,
right.
like, I feel like it's always another level to unlock. Mm-hmm. It's always another way to inspire. Like, all right, you did this. What's next? What's next? What's next? Let's keep building. Let's keep building. Let's keep going. So I feel like until, like, I'm at billionaire status, I feel like the way my work and my drive is, I'm so addicted to work that even if I make it to billionaire status, God willing, you know, like, it's like, what's next after that? Oh, we could do more. Like, this guy just, this Chinese, the richest Chinese guy in China just bought all the seats on Elon Musk's device that he has going to the moon. And the original plan was for different billionaires and millionaires to be able to buy one seat. And one guy went and bought the whole thing out. It's stuff like that. People are like, whoa, wow. But not like, I could do that. I could reach that goal. Like, I be on a lot of my friends have, like, private jets and stuff like that. And a lot of people be like, oh, you be on a jet? Like, I don't care about that. I want to own the jet. I don't want to be on the jet. I want to own the jet. I don't want to be a part of the network. I want to own the network. Like, I don't, it's like, it's cool to be here. It's cool to be there. But I want to get to the highest level of each tier and crush it. And then move on to the next thing that I want to do.
And even off tape, when before we got to this interview, you definitely talked about when you visited your high school. Like, take us into that feeling of visiting your old high school, what it meant for you to at least to reach out to the youth.
It meant a lot because the reason why I ended up in Canarsie High School is because I got kicked out of my high school before that.
Oh, wow.
So I know how it feels to just, like, I wasn't a bad kid. I actually went to college at 16, and I got kicked out of high school.
I read about that.
So it's like, you know, it's kids that aren't bad kids, but it's just things that they go through in life that may just be stifling them from being the best them that they can be. Mm-hmm. So a part of me, if I felt like it was pertinent for me to show up and show these kids that, like, I made it from the same place that you're in right now. And a lot of those kids didn't want to be in school at that moment. And it was like, this is important to me. To go back, show them, and just, you know, like show these kids, like a lot of teachers don't do it because they care, but somebody out there cares.
That's facts.
And if I had to be that somebody for that moment, or, you know, like you always got that one teacher that came and inspired you, changed your life, like if I could be that one person or one kid, then my job is done.
Oh, ooh, that was deep. Man, wow. You got some deepness on this interview. Oh, man, I was better get leg turned up. You got the grills on.
My bad.
Like this.
Sarah gonna turn you up.
We went deep. Oh, man. But I'm saying we got deep on that, but not, all right, a couple more questions.
Okay.
Here's the next one. In a perfect world, Tyra should be blank. In a perfect world. Perfect, I'm talking perfect. Everything's perfect. Everything's a go. Lights a go. Everything's a go. Go, 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 go. Perfect. No stops, no nothing. In a perfect world, Tyra should be.
Rich is... Nah, I'm joking. In a perfect world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take some time with this one. Take some time.
I think I'm all out of deep answers. I'm lost. I'm lost.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Reem, dang, oh, this promo run. Oh man, damn. Reem got me going back to college, pre-calculus. Yeah, damn, man. Oh. Yeah, come on.
See if I want to say the answer. Nah. I don't know. In a perfect world, Tyra would be a part of something greater than herself.
Okay, that's PR training. That's a PR trained answer.
What? What training?
I just wanted to see.
What a training at, sis?
She said, where's the training at? No, I understand. I'm just saying. I'm just saying
where the training. I didn't even know we got training.
I get it.
You just put me on game.
Hey, I'm just saying. I gotta do something. I gotta do something for my viewers. I know it's supposed to be training. I know Chastity was silent. She laughed like, damn, Reem, you messed up. You fouled. Bro, I didn't know you give it up like that, bro. Damn, son. Really, son? I'm just saying, that's a PR trained type of, answer. For somebody that's highly successful like yourself.
Make a difference, though.
Huh?
We know she likes to make a difference.
Of course. Oh, no. I will never take that away. We're not taking that away, but I'm just saying, that was a good PR trained answer.
That was genuine.
It was.
Like, I searched my soul for that one.
Damn, see, and we doing some acting.
You know, I always wanted to be a Disney Channel child star.
All right, last question. I ain't gonna front, son. Real rap, son. Is Remo getting some OVO, son?
Why doesn't Remo want some wealth? theloveofwealth.com, y'all can find it.
Oh, that too.
That was a PR training answer.
Yeah, that was. But I'm just saying, I can get the wealth too, but can I get some OVO too, son?
We'll see what you can.
I need some OVO, son. Can I get like a OVO with Remo in the back or something, son? I need something, son. I need OVO in the back, son. So I go back to the hood, like, yeah, nigga, I got some OVO, son. Woo! OVO, man.
He's still.
Woo! Just saying though.
See what this man drink this
Yeah, I am just saying though, son.
In a perfect world, Remo would want some wealth.
Yes, I would. I would want some wealth. OVO, you know what I'm saying? A couple of pink elephants to fly on when I come to events. Red carpets. Oh, Remo's on a pink elephant. That's right, son. That's what I'm talking about, son. But nonetheless, I am so glad, Queen, that you came on my show.
Thank you for having me.
And I hope this really reaches out to the youth.
Most definitely.
I really want this out because, with my show, I always bring older figures and younger figures. But I feel with this one, this was impactful. Oh, my God.
Thank you.
We did so much stuff.
Thank you.
Nonetheless, let them know your Instagram. Let them know everything before you get off here.
Okay. Instagram, Selfmade Tyra. Twitter, Tyra Myricks, Myricks. And you can shop online, theloveofwealth.com.
All right, you heard it first. You know what's up. I stay bringing you talent early.